So why do you think this SDN thing is happening now? What's special about now that's made SDN such an important topic?
I think it's really coming. It's the coming together of two different aspects that are available or hitting carriers, if you will. One is really the ever marching trend of CPU improvement. And that just kind of goes on behind the scenes. It doesn't get a lot of fanfare, but Moore's Law is still taking place. And it was probably 4 years ago that the level of processing capability in a single CPU reached a point where it could handle real-time packet processing. All right, so we finally hit the point where a CPU could handle 10 gigabits per second of a chip. And obviously, chips have kept marching to Moore's Law and have gone beyond that now. So you had a technology now that was a merchant silicon, billions of units shipped, so the cost per unit is very low, great economy of scale, that can now handle real-time communications. In the past, CPUs couldn't do that. They're relegated to non-real-time functions like management and operations functions. So that was one change, an enablement function. And then the other was really carriers, through competition and through the shift towards web services as the thing that sort of is what applications are written on, started to devalue or commoditize a lot of carrier services, whether they're transport services or IP connection services. So carriers, of course, are also looking for what can they do to move up the value chain. How do we become more service aware, offer good quality of experience, good QoS, not just pipes. So the desire to offer more and be more valuable to the consumer of our services, and now the ability of the underlying infrastructure to allow us to apply a tool to it that's a very low-cost tool, basically merchant silicon. I think those things coming together sort of sparked the interest of the carrier community in SDN. Before that, it had been around for a while under different names, but it was more of an academic interest. I think this was the tipping point.